Hi and welcome back to Daisy T's Tarot. This is an all signs reading for the collective and it will be for Why Is There No Contact? All cards have been pre-shuffled, but I will go ahead and shuffle again on camera. Please make sure to subscribe. Once I get to 1,000 subscribers, I will go live with free readings. Also make sure to comment on the videos. I like to see what resonates with you, and I like to see any suggestions for upcoming collectives or pick a card readings. Just quickly shuffle these ones and we'll get started. We will start with my fire signs first, so that is Aries, Leo and Sagittarius. Okay, so my fire signs, Aries, Leo and Saggies. Why is there no contact? Oh, ready flying. Okay, Aries. I don't take these upside down because they're all cards. Leo and my Saggies. Okay. Okay, Aries, why is there no contact from this person? Oh. It's for my Leos and for my Saggies. Okay, Aries, why is there no contact? I feel like this is a new relationship. I feel like you're maybe putting a little bit more pressure on it because it is new and because of how your past relationships have gone. I feel like there will be contact. I think it's just one of those situations where this person doesn't want to come across as being too keen or overflood the relationship too early on. I don't feel like there's anything too untoward with this person or at this stage. I do feel like the contact just naturally has to happen. So please don't worry about that. For my Leos, I feel like this person is just a very dishonest person. I think there was a very deceitful situation with this person. And I think both of you are at a crossroads within this relationship. I feel like this person may be entertaining somebody else. I know this might be hard to hear and it won't resonate with everyone, so take it as you see it. But I'm just going to say what I see, and what I see is that this person may have somebody else that they're entertaining, and this is why there has been no contact with you at this moment. I do feel like this person probably will reach out at some point, but I do feel like it's not going to move forward in this relationship. It's still going to stay very stagnant because this person can't make a decision of who they want to go forward with. My Saggies, I feel like you are ending a relationship with somebody. I feel like this could have been somebody long term, and I feel like the lack of communication is because of this ending. And maybe you're waiting for this person to communicate with you for plans stepping forward. I don't know if some of you could be married, but some of you who aren't married to this person could have possessions that belong to both of you, like houses, cars. There could be kids involved. I think this person is just taking a step away from the situation. And obviously because of this situation, they can't step back for too long. They do need to get in contact with you. This ending is making an opportunity for somebody new to step in, and I do feel like there is somebody new around you already. You may not see them as a love opportunity, but they are there. They are just biding their time and waiting. This person could have actually had contact with you, as in talking to you and texting you. So it could be somebody that in a friendship level at the moment, and they could actually be waiting for you to respond to them. So there could be somebody that you've had a communication with that you've just got to abruptly stop the conversation because if it's on a friendship level or a business level, you didn't feel the need to reply to them. But this person's actually trying to connect with you in a more serious situation. They're trying to get their way in here. I don't feel at this moment is the right time for you because you need to have this ending before this new beginning. But there is somebody there waiting for you. This person is going to wait until you're ready. Okay, we're going to go on to my earth signs now. So we have Capricorn, Taurus, and my Virgos. So, where are my Cappies at? Why is there no contact for my Capricorns? Capricorn, Taurus, and my Virgos. Why is there no contact? Spirit. Whoa. Well, my earth signs are definitely wanting to speak right now. Why is there no contact? Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Okay, my Cappies. Of course, you have a career card come out. We all know that Capricorns are very career orientated, and anything they put their mind to, they do succeed at. I feel like the person that you're dealing with is also in that mindset, so I feel like the no contact is because they have other areas of their life that require their attention at the moment. I feel like this person is very successful in what they do. I also feel that this person is very satisfied in their career, so this is an utmost importance to them. So I feel like this person might not see you as a priority at the moment. I don't know if this is a relationship that is newly started, or maybe not even a relationship at this point, but this person does have a lot of other things going on behind the scenes that require their attention at this moment, and I think that's why there is no communication. I feel like this person does have the sense of forgetfulness when it comes to relationships and people. You know, when they're having a conversation with somebody, they get distracted by something and they don't really come back to it because they kind of let it go to the back of their mind. I don't think they do it out of badness, they just do it out of what's necessary for them at the time. For my Taurus people, I feel like, again, you know, I think this is to do with work. I feel like you could have a connection through your work. I feel like at this time, Taurus, you are working on building your finances. I feel like you're saving for something, or you have a bigger picture that you want to have enough funds for, whether it be starting a new business, buying a house, or I do feel for some of you, you actually want to build your own home. But I feel like you have somebody that you have your eye on at work. Again, I feel like Capricorns, I feel like, you know, this person does have other things going on in their lives, but I feel for this person it isn't to do with their career. I feel like this person might actually have money issues. So you are at the point where you're actually saving and building your finances, and this person has big issues within their finances. I feel like this person might have actually even had their phone cut off. They may not have internet access at the moment. So if you're connecting with each other through social medias or some kind of app or even dating apps, I feel like this person hasn't got the ability to access it at the moment. I feel like in their mind that's what they're trying to work on at the moment. They're trying to really get themselves back into a better position. But I feel like this person isn't very good at putting the pieces together in the long term to make things better for themselves. They're very a short-term person. They get a little bit of money and they pay things off, but then they let things fall away. As for you, you're really thinking about stepping things in the right place at the right time. So I do want you to think about this, if this person is right for you. And maybe you are, maybe you need to be there to teach them how to be a little bit better in their planning. Okay, my Virgos. Virgos, I do feel like you've had a very big ending. I feel like this is a long-term relationship that's finished. I feel like you have got over the initial pain of this and you're coming out of the side where you're just moving forward. I do feel like you do still think of this person and you still would like the contact from them, but I don't feel particularly that if you did get the contact from them that you would reply. I think this is more of an emotional boost for you. Whatever this person has done, I think that them coming back to you and trying to contact you would make things a little bit easier and better for you. Even though you have moved on, you do want to feel that case of, well, I told you so. Like, you didn't see my worth, but here I am now, and now you're the one hurting. Because I feel like with this person, you felt like this person didn't actually go through any grieving process of this relationship when you were completely destroyed by it. In all honesty, I really don't see that there's going to be contact from this person, not in the immediate future. I do feel like this person is around you though. I don't know whether or not you actually maybe see them on a regular basis. I don't know if you maybe live near each other or if you pass paths often. I don't feel like this is on a social media level, so I don't think that they're spying on you, but I feel like there's a situation where you could possibly physically be around each other. So this person is kind of like looking at you, but I don't feel like they're going to come forward with any communication. I think they know that they possibly can't, and this person doesn't deal very well with any kind of rejection. So on the case of coming forward, that would stop them. They haven't grown enough for that. Okay. We're going to go to my air signs. So let's go Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Why is there no contact from my air signs? Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Right, my Gemmies. What's happening for my twins? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Why is there no contact? Why is there no contact from my Gemini? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Right, my Geminis are up first. I feel like you are actually waiting for communication from an ex or an ex situation, I would like to say, because it might not be an ex-boyfriend, but it could have been somebody that you were dealing with that you're no longer dealing with. I feel like you heard some very unsettling and upsetting information about this person. They could have possibly have been still on dating websites when you guys were getting closer. Maybe you thought that you got to the point where you guys were going to make this more serious, and then you realised that this person was still entertaining and chatting to other people. I do feel like this person will try and get back in contact with you, because I do feel like there is a missed opportunity with this connection. I do feel like this is going to be within the next... I don't like to give too much of a time, because obviously we all know in tarot, like, you know, it's all fluid. It could be any time, but I do kind of feel like the spring kind of time. So any time now, I feel like this person will probably come forward. I don't feel like since this disconnection, this person has really thought about this connection, but something will trigger them. So whether it not be something that... yeah, something that pops up to him and it'll remind him of a conversation you guys had, or it'll remind him of a time that you guys were together, or some kind of joke in that, and he will message you and be like, oh my god, hey, guess what happened to me? Because I do feel like this disconnect as well, I don't feel like you did it in an angry way. You just kind of pulled yourself away because you were under the advances that this would progress into something, like, you know, everything seemed right, but then when you heard like, okay, this person really isn't as serious as I am about this, I think you just pulled your energy away from this person, and gradually this kind of phased out. Okay, my Libras. I feel like the person you're dealing with is having issues in their career. I feel like this person may have had a change of career recently, or they may have been let go in their career. They're feeling very unsettled. I feel like this person may actually have a family in the background, and this is why they're not reaching out to you, whether you know this or not. And you know, maybe the situation is that he does have a family, but he's separated from them. But in my feeling is that he has a family that he still supports in the background, and that's where his priorities are. That's why he hasn't come forward to you, because he has nothing to offer you at the moment. He has a lot of very difficult situations around him, and he's trying to work his way through that. I think once this person has found his footing and he's able to provide for his family, he may come forward with more communication, whether or not he's sorted things with his family. Now, if he is going through a separation from a wife or a serious relationship, but he still financially supports them, I think that in this time of him trying to get himself back together, there may be a reconnect with this person. I just want to make you aware of that. This person may go back to their family. This person, you know, on the other side of this person may have had a family that he was separated with, and he has gone back to them. That's why he is disconnected from you. So look out for that. I do feel like there could be two storylines there. I feel like in the two storylines there is a family in the background. One of them, he has gone back to his family. Another one, he just financially still supports them, and he has to have that priority on them. Okay. My Aquarius. I feel like you've forgiven somebody recently in a serious relationship. I feel like this is a relationship that's been slowly building up, so I do feel like this is somebody that you've dealt with for a long time. It could be years. This could be somebody that you were at distance from or still are at distance from, and this could be why there's been some unease in the process of this relationship. But I do feel like this person is going to reach out to you, because really the connection that you have is very deep. And I do feel like this is not the first time this has happened. Like, you know, this person may have ghosted you in a way. Even in a relationship this can happen. They can ghost you for a couple of days, then show back up. But this person also, when he shows back up, he doesn't like to talk about why he's been away. I don't feel like when he's away he's dealing with other women or anything like that. I just kind of feel like this person has a really, really hard time logistically justifying the relationship. I feel like he hits this place where he thinks it's not going to work, the distance is too much, the time is too long, I don't see us being able to, and then he takes this time, and then he's like, well, I really miss that, I need to have this contact, like I need to have her energy around me, so then he comes forward again. I feel like when this person does come back and has a communication with you, that you need to tell him how this actually makes you feel. Like you have the same insecurities, but you'd rather talk about it and move forward rather than disappearing and having that unknown as to this. Is this person going to show back up and tell me he doesn't want to be with me? Is this person, am I going to log on one day and he's just going to have blocked me? Like, you know, it's more of a communication key. And I know maybe some of you have tried this and this person just isn't settled in having this communication. And if that's so, then maybe it should be a process of giving them a taste of their own medicine, stepping back a wee bit so they can see how it feels when they disappear, because it's not fair. It's very demeaning and it's emotionally draining for that to happen to somebody. I do feel like a lot of love with you guys, so I do feel like you can work this out. You just need to get over that insecurities with the distance. Okay, my water signs. Cancer, Scorpio and Pisces. Why is there no contact? Cancer, Scorpio and Pisces. Why is there no contact from my water babies? Right. Cancer. What we got? Scorpio. Pisces. Okay. Okay, my Cancers. What's going on? Why is there no contact from this person? Why is there no contact? Okay, Scorpios. Pisces. Oh, Pisces. Right, let's start with my Cancer babies. Okay. I feel like you may have been waiting quite a while for this contact to come in from this person. Yeah, you're waiting for this person to come back to you. And this is just really about being patient. It will come in, and I think you know it's going to come in, but I think you just need to be patient and wait for it to come in. Don't try and force a reply from this person. Don't try and trigger a response from them, because it's going to happen naturally, and it has to happen naturally. I think you know that there's situations with this person that aren't great, that aren't right. Maybe this person has issues with commitment, and this is why they may be a little bit scared to come forward. I think there's a process to this whole thing. That's why it has to happen naturally. It has to be him willing to come forward without any triggering, without any forced response. This person is going to come back. That's the main thing, that this person is going to come back. They just have a lot of issues within themselves around commitment and around relationships. I don't know if this person has been deeply hurt in the past, and this is why they feel a little bit insecure when they get to a certain point in a relationship with somebody. This could also, I'm seeing in this as well, this could also be somebody that you actually are or were engaged to. There could have been an engagement that was semi-called off because there was fear around the actual wedding. So I just want to say, just be patient. This person will come forward, and you will be able to have a proper conversation as to, like, you know, what's going on inside this person. Okay, my Scorpios, what's going on? Okay, I feel like somebody's just, you know, really, really put you through the ringer and all that. That's all I'm seeing. I can see somebody who's really, really taking you for granted. Somebody who is after their own satisfaction. Yeah, I feel like somebody is all about gaining whatever it is for themselves. And I feel like this has really made you feel a wee bit insecure within your own being, which is just not right, because the fault falls with this person, not you. I really want to say, don't wait for the contact from this person. You know in yourself this person will contact you when it's convenient for them. But this isn't the person that you should be waiting around for, because I don't feel like this person really is going to change too much in the near future. This person is still very selfish. This person is very self-goal orientated. So they're only going to deal with people that can give them what they want at the time. And I feel like this person has kept you on this leash and on this string. So this is not the first time you've been waiting about for the contact from this person. This person doesn't look at you like he should or she should. This person is dealing with multiple people. It might not be physically, this might be somebody who deals with a lot of people in talking to people, but it is in a flirtatious way. I know that might be hard to hear for you, but you deserve so much better than this person. This person is not good right now, and I'm not saying they're not a good person, because I don't believe anybody is really a bad person. I just feel that they have really bad situations around them, and they just have a really bad being inside themselves where they have to release, and this person isn't ready to release that from themselves. So you know there's going to be contact, but I do feel like there's a need for walking away from this person right now. Okay, my Pisces. Oh, my Pisces, I feel like you're really, really going through it right now. I really feel like you've been completely broken by somebody. I feel like you're trying really, really hard to work on yourself, and I think, like, when you go through a breakup like that, you do try and, like, everything to take and distract yourself from it. You improve yourself, but at the end of the day, that you don't need to improve yourself. It's this person's issues, not you. You shouldn't have to improve yourself. You're perfect the way you are, and then people need to accept you for who you are. I feel like you're also a very creative person. I feel like you're very intuitive as well, so I think that's what hurts the most, is that you could kind of tell that this wasn't going to work out, or this person wasn't right for you, but because you wanted them so badly, you tried even harder, which makes the fall even worse. I don't feel like this person is going to contact anytime soon, and if they do contact, it's going to be an indirect contact. indirect, I mean it could be through somebody else, or it could be as simple as maybe they'll like a picture on your social media, or maybe they will watch your story. And even if they're not on your social media, I do feel like it could be indirect, like they accidentally like something, or you see them watching your story but they never really reach out. And I feel like that's going to take you back a wee bit, because again, it's going to ignite that missing of them. I feel like you even dream about this person. Like, this person is so settled in your brain that, you know, you even dream about them. You dream about them. Oh, I think you're actually, sorry, sometimes I get messages and they're conflicting all the time. So I stick with the dreams, but I feel like in a way you're looking at manifesting this person back into your life. Yeah, I feel like that's, you know, you're in your day, you're looking at ways to manifest this person back to you, whether or not you're actually going through visualization of manifesting, or if you're physically doing activities to manifest this person, whether or not it be like light work. Yeah, I do feel like this is what you're doing. You're trying to manifest this person back into your life. And I just have to say, like, yes, you know, we all know the manifestation does work, but to a certain point. So you may be able to push this person back into your life, but you can't change this person's personality, and you can't make this person stay or make yourself happy when they're there. And I think you know that, like, you miss this person and you're so heartbroken and you really want to manifest this person back. But just think about what it is that you're manifesting. Is it the idea of this person? Because the idea of a person can be very different as to who they really are. And I hope that's helped you in some way. And you know, it's very difficult. It's very difficult when you have no contact from somebody. So I'm just going to pull a few cards. I feel like I need to pull a few energy cards for the collective. If you know, there maybe been some people that haven't had any readings, or any, oh my god, I can't even speak right now. If something hasn't resonated with any of those, I want to do a collective quick reading here for all those. Oh, one popped out. Okay, the Lovers. Oh, I've got 2 cards left. So this is for, well, everyone. Collective. Oh, there we go. This is a return of a previous lover. I think this is a return of a husband or a wife. This is a return of a very serious relationship. So you may have been married to this person, you may be going through a divorce, or you could have been engaged, or you could have been with this person for years. But this is a very long-term, very strongly committed relationship that's coming back. I feel like there's been a lot of time apart, so this could have been years away from this person. You may not even have any contact with this person anymore, and you may even think there's no way in hell this person is ever coming back into my life. But I'm here to tell you that that person is coming back. That person has thought about coming back, and this person has balanced a lot of things in their life. And this person is set on reconnecting with you. And I do feel like when this person comes back into your life, you're going to see a lot of change in this person, and you're actually going to see that there is a lot of balance in this relationship. So I hope that has helped you in some way, and please let me know if it has resonated and what hasn't. I like to see all your comments, and thank you very much.